Normally, on the first weekend of every month, I stuff all the cash I haven't spent into the Letterbucks challenge. But with all the recent changes in my life, the cash is piling up too fast and I need to pivot. So I'm going to unstuff all these envelopes, add in the remaining cash from August, and then show you what I'm doing next. Are you ready? Let's go! Welcome back to Ready Budget Go. My name is Drew, and around here we talk about household budgeting, saving money, and achieving our financial goals. So if any of those sound like something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing, hit the like button, and leave me a comment down below, because I'd love to hear from you. So, as mentioned, I'm going to unstuff all of the letterbox envelopes today. I have decided that I'm done with this challenge for the year. In a way, I'm sad to give up on it because at the start of the year, I had intended to go through a full 12 months of it. But things just didn't work out that way. My life experienced a pretty significant pivot in the last month where the person that I was working for at my company decided to leave, and the new boss says you can work from home full time. So that saves me commuting costs. It saves me 3 hours a day of commuting time. It saves me from buying lunches out. And also of all the food that I would buy for use at home that would end up going to waste because I would have to work late or come home really tired and not feeling like cooking. So it has upended my financial life in a good way. This year has been one of upheaval, and this is just another page in the book. So I'm just rolling with it at this point because life is funny that way. Just when you think you've got everything figured out, it throws you into the tumbler again. So, all that being said, I'm going to take all the cash out of here. I've got prop bills to replace it, but I'm not going to replace it in every envelope. Instead, I'm going to use one big envelope, and I will talk about that when I get all the cash unstuffed. I think that's the best way to do it. So let's start with unstuffing the cash. And I also have more to put in, right? Because I haven't put in the August money yet. So let's see how much is in here. And I'm not going to count the placeholders. I'm just going to pull those out as well. So I think what I'm going to do is just stack all the cash and then count it all together. So I'm going to make a pile of fives and a pile of ones. I'm not sure if I want to give these envelopes away or not. I mean, I certainly could. I'm not sure that I won't ever do the Letterbucks challenge again. But these envelopes are well used. They've got some ink on them from the Sharpies and whatnot, so we'll see. All right. So now we're onto the B bucks. All these should be ones. B's were almost done, so that's quite a lot. Some of these are almost done, and some of them are barely started. Okay, onto the C bucks. Just pull everything out here. Okay, fives, ones. So I do enjoy this challenge. I think it's fun in several different ways, seeing where the money comes from and how it flows throughout the country. How many D-Bucks do you get when you live in the L territory, and so on and so forth. And it makes saving the $1 bills and not spending them that much more rewarding. So, oops, we got a 5 here. So I might have some of these in the wrong order. I guess I will find that out when I get there. So one thing that will not change, this is another one that was almost done, is I got a 20 in here, is that the money will still be going to the same purpose that it was before. So in other words, all of the money that I had been saving in the Letterbucks challenge, I intended to use for holidays, for birthdays, for special occasions, anything that came up like that, a baby shower, wedding gift, anything like that. So that is still going to be the purpose of all of the money that I don't spend. But because I've changed the amount that I give myself, going from $100 a week down to $50 a week, and still being able to save most of that, it just makes sense to keep it all just in cash because I think Letterbucks works the best when you have smaller bills and not too many of those to work with. So at the start of the year, I was accumulating maybe $30 a month, toward Letterbucks, and I think that's a good amount. But as the year has gone on and I've really optimized my spending, and especially now that I'm not using cash as much as I was, I'm keeping a lot more of the cash that I take out of the bank, which is great, but not so great for the Letterbucks challenge. Because I was starting to put fives in, and then I was starting to put 20s in, and that just chewed through my trackers. Now, I could, of course, go through and redo all the trackers, because you can do them as one letter is $1 or one letter is $15, because these have lines in them. Each letter has 15 lines. So you can do it that way and make the trackers last longer. But because I had already started with the $1 per letter or one letter per dollar, however you want to look at it, doing that all over again would be a lot of work, and there isn't all that much time left in the year. So if I had gotten to, say, February, and I realized that I needed to do that, then maybe it would be a different story. But in September, it's too much work for how little time is left in the year. And it's bittersweet in a way, because this last month I got a lot of I's and H's and J's, and those are the rare ones for me. Those are really hard to find here. So hopefully when I deposit this, whoever gets this cache of H-Bucks next will appreciate them for what they are. But chances are they probably won't. Okay, so we'll do the I-Bucks. We're almost done here. So the way that I'd been doing this previously is that I had just been putting the cash back into my checking account, and then whenever I had a gift expense, I was just paying that out of what I had already saved up. So now I'm going to use it as more of a sinking fund, I guess. To me, a sinking fund, it's like something that you are saving up for, rather than something that is constantly being how do I put it, robbed, I guess, where you're constantly dipping into it. I guess it depends on how you look at it. But either way, that's what I'll be doing. And then finally, we've got the L-Bucks, the most common of all, so I've got a ton of placeholders in here. And 5 and several ones. Okay. So that is everything unstuffed, so I'm going to set the binders aside. And let's see how much cash was in there. Oh, that's a fat stack, but it's mostly ones. So we've got 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60, 5, 75, 85. So let me write this down. I'm going to write down 85. Okay. And that's the 20 and 5s. All right, now let's do the ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we have 74 in ones. So that is a total of 159. Okay, so I am just going to set all of this cash aside because there's still more. And in fact, there's more than double this still left to count. So I will set this right up here. And then we have, from last month, from August, a huge pile of cash, all in 5s and 1s. And there's a lot more 5s in here. So let's give this a count. And I'm just going to separate it here. Yep. Okay, so in 5s, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, $260. And this stack of fives. Okay, and now let's count up all the ones. I'm guessing this is going to be right around 50 bucks, maybe a little less. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So almost right on. Very close guess. So 48 in ones means we have 308. Add that to 159, that is $467. 467 from Letterbucks. So I am going to take some of this and put it into prop notes. My goodness, I have never held a stack of cash as thick as this. That's all my cash before. And granted, a lot of this is lower denominations. There's no 50s in here, there's no hundreds in here, but still, that is a lot of bills. And when I go and deposit this at the bank, I can only imagine what they're going to think that I did to earn all of this money. Okay. So the other part that I need to do is I need to take out 240. So 467 minus 240, because I did buy a gift just the other day. So that hasn't posted to my credit card yet. But it will, and I need to have the cash in the bank to pay for that. So what I'm going to keep is $227 in cash. I am not going to keep all of this. In fact, I will take the 20, I'll take a good looking 5 and a couple of good looking ones, and I will keep that. Everything else I'm going to deposit, and then I will get 2 $100 bills. Now this 5 isn't too bad. And then a couple of ones. So that's one, and that's one. Okay. So that's going to go to the bank, and I am going to take out $200 and $100 bills to keep in a new envelope that I have yet to create. For now, I will use placeholders. So I got the whole tray out just in case it came up to a bigger total where I was going to need to put some larger bills in there. So 227. I haven't set up the envelope yet, but I am going to use an envelope tracker, and this is part of a series of A5 trackers that I released not too long ago. I haven't shown them in a while, so here they are. One side you've got the name of the fund, what your goal is, and then you can add and subtract along here. Use a dry erase marker, and you can use them again and again. And on the back here, they all say fully funded. So they're all the Art Deco style. I like this one a lot. And they're available on my Etsy shop as a physical item. They're glossy coated, so like I say, with the dry erase marker, you can use them again and again. And I will get out a dry erase marker here momentarily. Got to move some stuff around. I have a purple one handy that I use on game night and on the Savings Challenge books, but I think I would rather use a different color here. I think I'll use this black. Okay. So this is going to be special events, and I may do other envelopes like this in the future. We'll see. So special events. I don't have a specific goal here, so I'm just going to say not applicable. And today, as I'm filming this, it is the 4th. It's a Thursday. And I am going to say that it is 227 that we're adding. And our balance then is $227. I have to be a little careful because I'm left-handed, and dry erase is not always my friend. Okay, so I will find an envelope for this, and I will keep this all together. I'm just going to paper clip it for now. And then all of this money I am going to take back to the bank. Oh, goodness, I still can't believe how thick this is. And then going forward, there won't be any more Letterbucks videos, at least not this year. I may bring it back at some point in the future, but if you're interested in those trackers or placeholders, they're still going to be available in my Etsy shop as a physical item. I will bring out digital for both eventually, but for now it's physical only. So that's about it. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below so that I know you were here. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until I see you in the next one, which should be Monday night for game night, take care.